leaving them in the ground, and they'll literally grow back, and you'll have perpetual spring onion for, I don't know, forever really. Now each year I do try to grow something that I've perhaps never tried growing before, and this year I'm going to be trying something a bit different. Now I've been inspired by this channel that I follow, AA Home Gardening. There's an amazing lady that grows all manner of amazing plants. A lot of them are tropical, not indigenous to this country, and yeah, I've just been blown away by all the stuff that she grows. Wow, that sun is back. But anyway, I've been really impressed and inspired by her really, and so this year I thought I'd grow something different. Now growing up in Jamaica, there was a produce that we normally have. Now I'm going to show you what this looks like, guys, and I'd love for you guys to guess what it is. For those of you who know, well done. For those of you who do not know, have a guess. Quickly go online and do some research and tell me whether or not you'll be able to figure this out. Once you know the name of it, you can post it in the comments down below. So I was in London about a month and a half ago, and my grandma was actually sprouting a couple of these in her kitchen, but she had nowhere to plant them, so I thought I'd just take them off her hands in the hope that I could potentially start growing them in the greenhouse. I'm not sure how it's going to work yet, because these are normally sort of tropical plants. But yeah, I'll show you what they look like now, guys, and tell me what you think. So here are the two produce in question. Now these are planted in the ground obviously, and this is the fruit which we normally eat in its sort of sprouted form. I've got two of them, and they're sort of like, maybe the longest one is around ½ meter in length in terms of growth so far. As you can see, it's sort of the little tentacles that they have dried off a bit. I've been trying to halt their growth as it hasn't been particularly warm outside, but now that they're going to be planted out, I'm thinking of planting these in pots first, and then once they start kicking on, I'll figure out where I'm going to put them. Hopefully by then it will be a lot warmer, and yeah, that's the plan anyway. So I'm going to put these in pots. Tell me what they're called down below. I know they go by a few different names, but these are fantastic in soups. You can boil them, you can stew them, you can do loads of other stuff that we've probably never used them for. But yeah, this brings back childhood memories growing up back in Jamaica. So yeah, thanks for inspiring me, AA Home Garden, and hopefully these will kick on and they'll grow, and who knows. The only thing I'm worrying about is that we might not have a long enough summer for these, but yeah, it's worth a shot anyway. As you can see as well, I've got some peppers here dried out, hoping to try and plant some of these. Now these are some Scotch bonnet pepper, guys. If you know some Jamaicans, they'll know about Scotch bonnet peppers. I've dried those out. These are just bought from the supermarket, and I'm going to be doing a little experiment to see if I can actually grow these. And of course you can see tons and tons of pumpkin seeds here from the pumpkins that we sort of normally grow. Now the only problem is I kind of had a little mix up, and I'm not sure which variety is which. That was really silly of me. Sort of put them on the tray to dry, and they sort of got knocked out into one big mess, and now I'm not sure who's who. There's a green version, and there's a sort of like a slightly less green version of pumpkin, but yeah, I'll just have to plant a few and see what happens. I've got tons of them, as you can see, guys, and I was thinking that if any of you especially live here in the UK and you're interested in actually getting some pumpkin seeds, you know, maybe drop me a message. I could post some of these to you if you'd like, if you're thinking about growing some of your own vegetables this year. And like I said, you can grow with me. And it would be really cool to actually grow some of this stuff with you guys. As you can see, I haven't got a particularly huge garden with loads of space to grow pumpkins and all of that, but it is definitely possible. And so if you guys are interested in growing some of these bad boys, do let me know. Reach out, and I could potentially post some of these to you if you'd like. While I'm here, I thought I'd just show you my garlic, which isn't doing particularly well. The snow really knocked it for 6, and some of them are still alive, but I don't think they should look the way they look at the moment. I've never actually grown garlic before, so this is my first time. So they started off really well actually, but after a while they just started to really go yellow, because I'm thinking because of all the snow. I'm not sure if slugs or anything could potentially be a problem at this time of the year, but yeah, they're trying to survive, they're trying to hang in there, but I'm not particularly hopeful with these at the moment. I've tried to sort of keep them going. Some of them are a lot bigger than others, while others seem to have just sort of succumbed to the poor weather recently. So yeah, let me not get my hopes up. I remember saying a little while ago that you can actually regrow spring onions from the offcuts in your kitchen, and I just thought I'll just show you how mine are going since the last video. And they're looking really nice. So in about a week's time I can start harvesting these, and they'll literally just grow back just by cutting above the stalk, leaving them in the ground, and they'll literally grow back, and you'll have perpetual spring onion for, I don't know, forever really. So here are my spring onions, looking really nice. The sun is starting to come out, they're warming up. I mean, look at that. So when I originally planted these, they were only around this tall. I simply chop the white bit off with the roots, stick it in the ground. You can see where the new shoots are coming up, and look at that, that looks gorgeous, that does. All I then have to do once I'm ready is just to chop these off, and you guessed it, they will simply just keep on regrowing. So you'll never have to actually buy spring onion again, which I think is absolutely amazing, and so many people don't know that. If you're living in a warmer country, you could probably keep these on a windowsill in the house. In fact, I've already tried doing this over the summer with some good success. So that's just a tip if you want to get some unlimited spring onion, guys. It's really worthwhile.